Let me show you where the benefits and the pay at. Unlimited services, MCA Jack. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game. Cut. What's going on, everybody? Maurice Trimble Jr. here, also known as the role model, all right? And I'm going to put you on the game with anything you want to know about MCA in this video. So stay tuned. This video is very, very important. We're going to keep it short and sweet, but powerful and unique. All right? Okay. So here's what I want to do for you. Okay. I just want a little commitment from you. If you are in MCA right now and you're struggling to make, whether it's consistent sales every week, getting people to not doubt, to not think it's a scam, and anything like that where people are straddling the fence or something like that, I'm going to make your job very easy for you, okay, today. All you have to do is share this video with them, okay? If they're doubting this motor club, number one motor club in America, all right? Just share this video with them, okay? I'm gonna make your job very easy for you. And I'm going to do the hard part in this video. All you gotta do is click below the share button, right? Send them the link, and after they see this video, it should answer any questions that they have about MCA. All right, they should have no more questions, no more concerns, comments, nothing. All right, it's simple, right? I'm gonna break it all down for them. Also, take that as this is my free gift to you. Okay. Now, if you are not an MCA, if you never heard of it, don't know what it is, clueless about MCA, Motor Club of America, stay tuned. Okay, I'm gonna share everything you need to know about it. I'm going to put you on the game. I'm gonna put you on the MCA game right now. Okay. All right. With that being said, I got a lot to address, so we're gonna make it real quick. I got some points I want to cover. So I got some paperwork here because I want to show you all a lot of things in this video. Okay, we're going to cover a lot. It's going to be a very powerful video. So I'm going to put you on the game big time. All right, so here we go. We're going to talk about 4 things in this video, people. Okay, number 1 is going to be the unlimited services, the benefits, and the discounts that MCA gives you. Okay, those 3 things. Okay, unlimited services, benefits, discounts. Second thing we're going to talk about is the cost and the license fees. How much does it cost to join MCA, to be a part of MCA? And what is these things they call license fees? Some states have license fees. What is that? We're going to get into that. Okay. Number 3 is we're going to talk about pretty much the income. That's right, the income opportunity. Okay, if you need money right now, if you need income coming in right now, if working a job is just it's just not your forte, you don't really want to work a job, you don't want to work for somebody, you know there's a way to make money online, on the internet, you know, working from home without having to go to that 9 to 5. Or you could be working a 9 to 5 and you just don't make enough money. Okay, your expenses and bills, they just are not enough. You have too much month at the end of your money, right? Instead of having more money at the end of the month. All right, that's what you want. Am I right? And you just want to be able to make some extra paychecks. You would like to make some extra income coming in, right? Some extra cash flow. This video is for you. We're going to talk about that, the income opportunity that MCA has, why so many people are raving and ranting about it, okay? And the 4th thing we're going to talk about, we're going to give away a lot of resources. I'm going to give away a lot of things about the funnels because you want to have a funnel, okay, versus a website. Websites are cool, but it's kind of like the pager or the payphone, right? It's old technology. People are still using them, but they don't understand funnels. They don't understand about funnel hacking. They don't understand about funnel cloning, traffic hacking, right? These things are important, understanding this about funnels. So we're going to give you some funnel 101, all right? I'm going to give you resources about pretty much how to make your business flourish if you do want to do this as a business. If you just want the benefits, the unlimited services, and to be protected, you and your family and your vehicles, things of that nature, the discounts, you don't have to worry about this part. Okay, but if you want to do this as a business, if you want to make some extra income coming in, this part is for you. Okay, so we're going to get into that. I'm going to share a lot of resources with you. Also, if you look below, there's going to be a more button. If you click that little arrow says more, it's going to have a drop down menu, like a big drop down menu. It's going to have a lot of links I'm going to put in there. Okay, So without further ado, let's get to it, folks. All right. So number one, MCA, right? Unlimited services, benefits, discounts. Okay. MCA, number one, is a motor club. Okay. Everybody has heard of a motor club. Now, you might not deal with them, but you've heard of them. I'm sure your parents or people that you know, relatives you have, insurance for your vehicle, right? Insurance for your home, right? These are situations to where what a motor club is if you're getting in an accident or you're getting in some kind of trouble on the road, like flat tire, run out of gas or out of fuel. If you need a battery boost because your battery died, right? Or if you need a tow truck. These things are emergencies that happen. No matter what, they happen to all of us. It doesn't matter to me if you're driving a hoopty, a gremlin, right, a Pinto. I'm kind of old school. Anybody that's over 35 or over 30, they know what those are, right? So for you new millennials, right? But it doesn't matter if you're driving those or if you're driving a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Bugatti, a Bentley, Aston Martin. It doesn't matter what the vehicle is, Corvette, Tesla, whatever. Emergencies are going to happen when you're on the road because it's not always about how you drive. A lot of times it's about how other people drive, right? You ever heard of this statement? Man, people just don't know how to drive out here. You ever heard of that? Right? You got to do a lot of defensive driving out there when you're on those roads. So accidents happen, right? And sometimes spur of the moment, sometimes bad luck just happens, okay? So with that being said, you need to be protected before it happens. That's where MCA comes in. Now you've heard of AAA and you heard of companies like a roadside assistance companies. Well, that's what MCA is. MCA stands for Motor Club of America. Okay, now if I'm talking too fast, don't worry, just go back and rewind the video because this video, I'm trying to keep it short and sweet, but I'm gonna say a lot of information, okay? So you wanna just go back, you can rewind, that's the pleasure, the benefit that we have of the internet, of video, the power of video. I'm making this video for you all so you can obviously go back and rewind if I'm going too fast, okay? Now, MCA, Motor Club of America, that's what it stands for. It's in America and in Canada only. Okay, so I'm sorry for people overseas, Europe, Asia, Africa, different continents or whatnot. It's only in America, okay? So it's only in North America, it's only in Canada, USA and Canada, okay? So with that being said, okay, they've been in business since 1926. Virtual Coffee is the owner, okay? David Kircher is the president, all right? So what Virtual Coffee saw, in 1926 has been around, but if you see what Virtual Coffee has done, he's allowed the help that people need when they're in need, okay? So the best thing about MCA though is it's unlimited. That's what sets us apart from everybody else. What sets us apart from everybody else is we are unlimited. We specialize in emergency roadside assistance. It's the number one thing that we cater. It's the number one thing that we do, okay? Now, we've added insurance as well, TVC. If you ever heard what TVC is, I don't want you to get confused with MCA with TVC. They're not the same. TVC is the marketing arm of MCA, all right? They help to get the MCA product out there, the MCA service out there to the masses, okay? Trucker's voice in court, things of this nature, okay? Now, with that being said, TVC also, not only do we have MCA, okay, it's for commercial drivers, we also have Pro Driver. That's another product, it's another service. That's for commercial drivers. That's for truckers, like big rigs, truckers, that's on the highways and byways. That's what Pro Driver is for. MCA is for people like maybe you and me. If you're watching this and you just drive, just commercial driving, like just around the way, things of that nature. It's not a Class A, Class B license, none of that, okay? Just regular driving. That's what MCA is for, Motor Club of America. And now they also have, ACA, the Auto Club of America, or TVC has insurance. So insurance is all over now, okay? It's in all the states, okay? And that's a good thing because now you can call MCA and you get a quote for your insurance, okay? You can have a one-stop shop. You can have emergency roadside assistance, which is unlimited. That's what we cater to, okay? We're the best at it. We're the only one company that's unlimited. And we also have insurance now. So you can get all of it in one whop, okay? One-stop shop, right? Now, That's the services. Let me just run off some of these services so you can understand, okay? As you can see, there's flyers here because I keep it professional. All these emergency services, and these are benefits and discounts. This is the big flyer that you see right here that I turned into a banner, okay? So I'm going to go run off some. We have 100 miles of free towing. What does that mean? That means that if you need a tow truck, they'll come. You don't have to pay for the hook fee. You don't have to pay for anything out of pocket. You sign a document, voila, it's done, okay? Because that's what you're paying for your membership every month, all right? There's 100 miles. That means 100 miles that way, one way, 100 miles. Most companies, the reason why they don't even cover unlimited, because they're not going to give you that many miles. They may tow you to the nearest facility. You ever heard of that? We'll tow you to the nearest facility or the nearest place where you want to get it repaired, or your home, right? The nearest. They can't tow you 100 miles. That's a lot of miles, right? We have unlimited flat tire changing services. I'm reading from this, as you can see down below. We have unlimited fuel delivery services, unlimited battery charging services, unlimited locksmith services. Now here's some really good ones as well. There's unlimited $150 per day hospital stay. If you get in an accident and it results you being in a hospital, you get $150 per day. That's what they're going to pay directly to you. Okay, it's because you're in a hospital per day, and they cover that for a year. So if you times that 150 per day times the 365 days, it's over $54,000 that they're giving you. Okay, that's crucial. There's $500 in emergency uninterrupted road trip service. Okay, so what that means is it's like reimbursement if you need a rental car or if you need a hotel lodging because you get caught in a situation outside of being close to home. Now, MCA will reimburse you $500 for that hotel, that rental car, whatever you have to pay for, okay? Which is good because you're getting that money back, right? Yes, $500 in emergency room payout, x-rays, like lab work, hospital, like if you need the ambulance to the hospital, right? They're going to pay you up to $500 for that. That's wonderful, right? Awesome, right? There's $2,000 in attorney fees. This is a big one. A lot of people need attorney fees. See, MCA, they have lawyers, and a big network that we have, the lawyers will go to court for you if you get fines, traffic ticket, anything like that's a moving violation, okay? So these kind of things, they'll go to court for you, drop the fine, get it reduced, things of that nature, maybe even throw it out if you have insurance or whatever it is, different things. You get with your lawyer on that and they're going to take care of you. But that's good that you can get $2,000 off the fees for that, right? $50,000 in accidental life insurance. Now, what is that? Okay, that is if you have some kind of a death. Like if you look at a video I had when I was talking about a situation I had with one of my friends way back in the days. It was a bad situation. This is my MCA story, my testimonial. If you go over to my YouTube channel and you'll see that link, right? But that $50,000 accidental coverage is if someone dies in that accident, then they're going to pay your family that money because you had this coverage. Same thing with your state. Okay, they're going to pay up to $10,000 in coverage for you. So these are things these benefits, you really, really need this, right? Now, that's just the unlimited services, things of that nature. Now let's get to the benefits. These benefits. There's automobile rental service. Say if you want to rent a car, you got Hertz, National, Enterprise, Avis, Budget, Thrifty. These are rental cars you can get. Sometimes you can get up to 50% off renting your car per day. That's great, right? There's hotel and lodging. So we have Ramada Inn. There's Wyndham Hotel and Resorts. Downward Johnson. These are just different hotels, and they're going to send you all of this. Whenever someone gets a part of MCA, they'll get this information sent to you in a text message and in an email. Okay, so you can look over all of it. I'm just going through a quick overview. You have prescription discounts, right? Up to 10, 25 to 50%, up to 60% actually on name brand and generic prescriptions if you need that medicine. And that's at Walgreens, Walmart, CVS pharmacy, right? So these are some of the benefits MCA cover. Also, you can get eyewear benefits if you wear glasses and you have eyewear. Dental benefits if you need to get those bright whites checked out, right? You got dental benefits. What else do we have here? so far as health coverage, if you need, so far as health matters, medical things of this nature. So MCA is giving you a lot with this motor club, right? It's not just for the motor club. It's also for the benefits. It's also for the discounts. It's also for the unlimited roadside assistance. So do you get it? So hopefully you understand all of that information. And like I said, if there's more information you need, just click below the more and you'll see more with the links, okay? So that's what MCA is. It's an emergency roadside assistance company. You can go to the Better Business Bureau, the BBB, look up Motor Club of America. You'll see that it's been operated in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, okay? In over 48 years, they've been in business. A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, okay? So it's not to be taken lightly. It's something that you gotta have. Your insurance companies, your dealership where you get your vehicle, things of this nature, they're not gonna give you the unlimited protection that you need in case you need it, right? You don't wanna get caught with your pants down. You don't wanna need it and don't have it. You wanna have it just whenever you need it, right? Okay, so with that being said, now let's get to number 2 in the video, the cost and the license fees. I hear a lot of people talk about this, about the cost. The cost and the license fees, right? They say, Maurice, well, what about the cost? How much does it cost? Or what about these state license fees? Okay, so we're going to cover that. The cost, okay. It costs $19.95 for the total security membership. MCA has 3 different memberships. A $9.95 a month. This is a monthly cost. $14.95 a month, $19.95 a month. The $19.95 a month is called the total security. It is the best one out of all the 3 because it gives you everything I just named and more. It's the best one. So you might as well, I would suggest, pay the $19.95 and get everything. Why not, right? So with that being said, when you join MCA, they ask for your first month and your last month. They ask for 2 months up front. And the reason why they do this, ladies and gentlemen, is because of this. There's no contracts here, okay? Yeah, you heard me right. There's no contracts. You can cancel whenever you want. So what MCA does is they want to make sure that, say if you wanted to cancel and you had the service, you were there for a year or more, right? And you wanted to cancel. They want to make sure that in that time frame, if you have a problem, something happens, 30 days later, you're still covered, right? Okay, so it allows you to have some excess time, or say if you missed your monthly payment, right? It gives you extra time where you can make up that payment. It doesn't just cancel if you miss a payment, right? That's why they ask for your first 2 months up front. So it's like it's a safety net for you, okay? So it's $39.95, or you could just say $40. That's what it costs. Usually they want you, MCA, to have a bank account. Okay, and there's a reason why. We're going to get to that when we get to the income portion next. But having a bank account is something secure, something with your name on it, your address attached, something that's legitimate. That's what they want you to have. I mean, you can use any kind of method with Visa card, MasterCard, Discover. They don't take, or excuse me, we don't take American Express. We don't take PayPal, okay? We only take Visa, MasterCard, Discover, okay? And when you're making these payments, it's good to have it with a bank account like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase. There's many different banks, in your different states and cities, but just having it attached to a bank account where you have a debit card, like an ATM debit card, that's really the rule of thumb, okay? Prepaid cards are okay. You can use them, okay? But it's just not granted. It's not warranted, all right? MCA wants to have something that's legitimate, something that's not temporary. You know what I mean? They want something that's going to be longevity. Because remember, you're paying for this every month, and they're going to be satisfying you every month with all these benefits and unlimited services. So they don't want to make sure that you pay your bill every month as they're giving you the value every month. Does it kind of make sense? Okay. So with that being said, that's that. Now, let's get to this state license. The state license only applies to those individuals who want to do, like myself, MCA, and this is your business. This is how you make money. You make income with MCA, right? By sharing it with other people. That's how we make money with MCA, in case you want to know, okay? And we'll get to that in the income part in a minute. But so far as the state license, say if you wanted to do this and make some extra money on the side, or if you wanted to do like myself, do a full throttle where you're retired, okay, and you have more income coming in than your expenses going out. So therefore, you're wealthy. You're pretty much retired, right? You don't work a job, Okay, MCA is providing you the funds where it's taking care of your livelihood, right? Say if you want to do that, you have to understand that there's some states that have state licenses and some states that don't. Now, what is a state license, Maurice? Well, a state license is the state is suggesting that, hey, you need to have a license in order to share this, to sell these memberships in that state, right? It's for the protection value, it's for the compliance with the state, okay? It has nothing to do with MCA. This has to do with your state. They set the policies, they set the prices. This is for them, so they can know who's doing what in their state. Does it kind of make sense? All right. It's just like if you had a business, like a little, because you literally do have a home-based business, like a 1099, you're an independent contractor. Okay, that's what you will become. So it's the same thing in your state. If you wanted to have a business one day in life, whatever state you're in, you would have to file certain documents with the state. The state has to know what state that you're in. Like, for instance, I'm in Texas right now, right? Texas needs to know if I have a business here because you got to have a license for that state. Does it make sense? All right. So I have a list here, and this is going to help you dramatically. This is the states. It's a list of states and fees. Okay. I'm going to put the link below. If you click below, you'll be able to see it also, but I'm going to read it off just so you can see this. And excuse me, so you can hear this. All right. Now, there's states with no licensing requirements to sell MCA, to refer it to other people, to share it with other people and make those sales, those commissions every week. Because MCA, we get paid every week on Friday, right? And there's also states with licensing, the states you gotta have licensing with the fees. I'm gonna read the states with no licensing, okay? Alaska, Arizona, okay, that's actually where I'm hailing from, right? Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa. Okay, these are states that you don't got to have a license, okay, to share MCA, right? Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, New Jersey, New York, North Dakota, Ohio. All right, no license is needed for these, okay? Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, D.C., West Virginia, Wisconsin. All right. Notice I didn't say North Dakota in there. After I said South Dakota, I didn't say North Dakota because MCA is not acceptable in North Dakota. Okay. Now let me get to the states on here that have a license and the fees that you got to pay. Now, does this mean that you can't join MCA without paying the fees? No, heavens no. You can join MCA even without paying the fees. But if you want to make money, you don't get paid your commission until you pay those fees, whatever the state is asking, because it's a compliance thing. It's an IRS thing. It's with the state. It's like with taxes. They can't technically, MCA, we can't pay you until you pay the license for the state and fulfill that requirement, because the state is saying, hey, you know, you haven't had a license with us, so you're not really technically supposed to be sharing this and selling this here. And MCA can't do anything but hold your money until you pay for the state license. You'll get your money when you pay the license fee, but you have to pay the license fee first, right? So here's the states. Alabama is $127.55. That's what you have to pay in addition to the $40, okay? And you can kind of think of this like having your own home-based business. How much would it cost you? This is a question for you all, and I would like you to comment below. How much would it cost you to have a business in your state right now? A successful business that can get to 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, however much money you can make, unlimited. There's no ceiling at all on how much money you can make. How much would it cost you to start a business like that? A franchise. Usually it's going to cost you more than $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000, $100,000. Think of it. McDonald's is $1 million. That's how much it costs for you to have a McDonald's franchise, and you don't even own it. Ain't that something? You just have the rights to sell it, right? It's crazy, right? So hopefully you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm putting you on some game. I'm hoping you're picking it up, all right? Alabama, $127.55. Arkansas, $69.55. California, $199. Kansas, $15. Maryland, $14.55. Massachusetts is $25. Mississippi is $5. Montana, $5. Nebraska is $22.55. Nevada, where I'm born and raised from, right? Nevada, $160.55. Yep, that's what it is in Nevada. I remember it because I'm born and raised in Las Vegas. And I remember what that price was when I first joined 3 years ago, right? New Hampshire, $247.55. New Mexico, $20. North Carolina, $159.55. Oklahoma, where MCA is actually headquartered at, $92.55. South Carolina is $20. Tennessee, $49. Texas, where I'm at right now, $10. Utah, $91.30. And Wyoming, $15. Right? That's the list. Wyoming's $15. So hopefully you see that's the prices. Go back and rewind it. You can go back and study it, research it, things of that nature, and what I put in this video. And you can see that. Okay, that's the state license fee. Now let's move on. Let's get to the third part of the video, the income opportunity. Yes, income, right? Say if you need some money right now. This is something I do also with the post office. I have a good partnership with the post office with EDDM, Every Door Direct Mail. I'll take a bundle, like about 10,000 or 5,000 of these. As you can see, this is a bundle of 100. I'll take these to the post office and have the mailman send them out for me, right? They'll take them to homes for people. If you're looking for a job right now, if you're looking for some money to come in, right? You need to look at this MCA opportunity. You definitely need to pay attention to this, okay? Because look at this. We are always now hiring for referral agents, sales associates. We will teach you how to do this, okay? But we're now hiring. We're always hiring. As you can see here, right? Start immediately. Can you see that? All right? Paid every Friday, right? Benefits is included because all the benefits I said, you're going to get all those benefits, right? That's better than a job when you think about it, because at a job, you're going to pay a lot of benefits that's going to come out your paycheck. With MCA, you're paying $20 a month and you're going to get discounts on all those benefits. Right? Message. You know what I mean? That should be a light bulb just went off in your head, right? You get full-time or part-time here. So you can do this full-time or part-time. I do it full-time, but when I first started, I did it part-time, right? You get a website included. MCA is going to give you a website with the marketing tools, flyers, different things, or flip book, different things that you need to share with people, to show people, and a website. So when people sign up, they can go to your website, they can click on the total security protection, that's the membership they want, and then they can pay on your website. And then after they pay on your website, all they got to do is put your member ID number when it asks them, hey, who told you about this? Do you know the associate's name or their phone number or their member ID number? You're going to say yes. You're going to give them the member ID number, because whoever signed you up to MCA, whoever you share this or whoever's seen this video and someone shared it with you, they have an 8-digit member ID number. Okay? We all have it. It's how we are identified, just like you're identified by your social security number, right? We are all identified by our member ID number. So that 8-digit number, just ask your rep. They know who it is and they'll give it to you, okay? And that's how you get the credit. Next week, you'll get your $80, okay? Just so you know, it's $40 to join, first and last month. That's what I said, right? But when you share this with somebody, however you want to share it, you got newspaper ads, you got classified ads, you have Craigslist, you have, you could do this through social media, Facebook, YouTube. You're looking at YouTube right now. That's how you're looking at me right now, right? You got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got Snapchat. I mean, a lot of people get creative now. You can share this however you want. You can share it word of mouth. Word of mouth is the way MCA grew to a big company. So of course, word of mouth works. Right? A good example right now is the Passover weekend in America. You know, that the Lord's death, burial, resurrection of Jesus Christ, right? Over 2,000 years ago. How do you think that message got shared? There was no Instagram and social media back then, right? There was no technology of the internet then. So how did that spread? Through the word of mouth, right? It's the apostles, the disciples that walked with Jesus Christ, as well as all the others that came afterwards. They went all around the Roman Empire sharing this good news, this message of Jesus Christ, of who this person is, this historical figure, what he's done. And that's how it spread like wildfire, right? Word of mouth is important, people. Word of mouth is how things get shared. That's why MCA is very smart with how they did their message. They don't want to use the internet, they don't want to use newspapers. They don't want to use commercials to pay high price actors, lawyers, athletes, stuff like that. They say, why not just use the customers, us, the raving fans, and let us share the message? Pretty clever, right? So, also, there's flexible training hours, right? So this now hiring flyer also have a back part that I put on here I like. This is a work. This is not a job. I want to make you understand that. You want to treat it like a job because you want to take it seriously. But understand, ladies and gentlemen, this is your own business. You're having a home-based business. One of the best things outside of network marketing that you can have. Okay, what is that? This is direct sales. This is home-based business. Why is it so important? Well, here's why. Because you can make as much money as you want, okay? And you don't have taxes coming out of your money. You have to pay taxes later, but you don't have taxes coming out. So what does that mean for you? Well, here's the biggest reason why most people can't get ahead in America. It's because they don't understand taxes. They don't understand cash flow and leverage. These are the things that rich people and wealthy people understand, though. Okay, and what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is you're making commissions because profits are better than wages. I heard a man named Jim Rohn say that, one of my mentors a long time ago, and it's very true. Profits are better than wages. Look at your local barber or your local beauty shop salon, a person that may work out of their home. Or look at someone that may come and do a service, provide a service for you, like whether it's a plumber, whether it's someone that does a service, a mechanic, work on your car, right? They're making profits. In other words, commission. Every time that they charge you to do a service, they give you the value, they give you what you need, you give them the money, right? And they pocket that money, they keep that money. So mainly it's about how many people can they work on. The only difference with MCA is you don't have to do the service. MCA takes care of the service. All you got to do is share. That's all you're doing is sharing. Share the message. If someone likes it, good. If they don't, good. And I'm gonna give you a good tip. This is a little tip I'm gonna throw out there to you too. Some people say, well, Maurice, how do you share? Well, here's how I would share. You could do this online and offline. Okay, I'm gonna get to my next point in just a minute, which is about funnels, doing it online. Okay, because that's the best way to get rich and wealthy with this. But let's say if you wanted to do it offline. What I mean by offline, ladies and gentlemen, offline is word of mouth, just people that you meet. Anyone that is 3 feet away from you, you want to get belly to belly with them, like right close in person with them. And you can talk to them, have a conversation. No different than you would do with any of your friends or your colleagues at work or associates, people that you know in your family. This is what you would call networking. This is what you would call communicating, right? And that's all you have to do with MCA. But I'm going to give you some phrases because, like I said, we train here. You know, me being a role model, I love to train anybody. It doesn't matter if they're on my team, Team Motor Club for life, or if they're on someone else's team. Doesn't matter. I like this MCA boat, this MCA wheel to keep rolling, right? The more it's rolling, the more money we make, the more we can help people out that need them services, benefits, and things of that nature. And the more income we can make, right? Makes sense? So here's a catchphrase that you can use, some icebreakers. Say if you met somebody out there, right? And say if they want the service, what you can tell them is this: excuse me, I'm just curious, right? Do you keep your options open to make extra income outside of what you're doing right now? Yes or no? And then you hush up. That's it. I'll repeat it again in case y'all didn't get it. Excuse me, how you doing? I'm just curious. Do you keep your options open to make extra income outside of what you're doing right now? Yes or no? Now, if they say no, it's no harm, no foul. You just tell them, okay, well, I was just curious. But what if they said yes? What if they said yes? If they said yes, what do you do? Well, you say, well, I would like to, first you say, well, perfect. That's awesome. That's great. Sound enthusiastic, people, because you have something that can help people. You have a way where you can make your own money, where you can make money out of thin air, just like the government does when they're printing all this money. You know, quantitative easing is called. They're printing money by the trillions. That's why we're in so much debt in the world. Money get printed. The more it gets printed, them dollar bills, 20s, 50s, hundreds, thousands, the more money gets printed, the worse it gets, right? But not to digress, not to get off the topic, you say, awesome, great, perfect, sound enthusiastic, right? Because you got to now close the deal, right? Like, remember that old cliche in Glengarry Glen Ross, that movie, ABC, always be closing, right? It's time for you to close the deal. When they say yes, you say, okay, awesome, perfect. Okay, well, let's exchange some information because I want to share something with you that I know you'll be interested in. I know you'll be open to looking at it. And you exchange information, their number, give them their website. You can give them a flyer, however you want to do it, exchange that information. Got it? Okay. Now, with that being said, here's another thing that you can use. Let me give you another tip. Here's another one, another freebie, right? This is gold. Like I said, I'm putting you on a game. Hope that you're getting it, right? You can say to anyone just one sentence right here, and it'll diffuse anything, issue, and they'll be interested in what you got to say about this MCA. Say you come across somebody, you hear someone talking, you're at a party, you're at a church, you're at a meeting, you're at a bar, you're at wherever you may be, a park, right? You ask somebody, when you hear them talking, you say, excuse me, I'm just curious. What is your biggest problem right now in life that you have? And then you hush, right? You always have to hush because you need to listen. God gave you 2 ears, 1 mouth. So what is that? So you can listen more, talk less, right? So I'm just curious. I say it again. Excuse me, I'm just curious. What is your biggest thing that you're dealing with in your life right now? What is the biggest problem that you have in your life right now? And they're going to tell you. If they're a friend or if there's someone that you built a rapport with, they're going to tell you. And what do you say after that? You say, oh, okay, I was just curious. Well, I can help you with that. I'm part of a company called MCA. I'm an associate for them. I'm a referral agent for them. And we can help you with that. I have my own home-based business and we can help you with that. Because usually these problems people have in life are going to deal with one of these 3 categories: wealth, health, or their self. Did you get that? Most people's problems are going to fall in those 3. 90% of the time, it's going to fall into their health. They may have health issues and they need some attention, medical attention, someone that they know may be ill, something like that. It's going to fall into wealth. They need more money. Money, like Zig Ziglar said, I never forget, money isn't everything, but it's like oxygen. It ranks right up there with oxygen, right? And that's true, right? Money isn't everything. It's usually what you use money for is what's important, right? The exchange of what you can use money for to get back. That's what's important, right? So most people's problems are going to fall into financial. A lot of marriages break up just because of money issues. A lot of people lose friends they had for childhood over money issues. People become enemies over money. Businesses fail, and employees and employers and people just don't get along and have so much wrath and strife over money, right? The Bible even says, the Holy Bible even says, the love of money is the root of all evil, right? Just because people love it so much, they'll do anything for it. And a lot of times, a lot of people do a lot of things for it because they need it. It ain't that they love it, they just need it. Some people are in prison and jail right now just because they were trying to do something to take care of their family and to make some money, and they got caught in a bad situation. You know that? So this here diffuses a lot of those problems, right? So if it's money, we can help them with that. And the last one, themselves, meaning you need to grow yourself before you can grow your wealth. Does that make sense? Okay. To be honest with you, a lot of times there's a quote I'm going to give you. If you want things to change, you have to change. If you want your money to change, you have to change. If you want your life to change, your health to change, you have to change. If you want something to change, you have to change, right? If you want to stay the same, nothing's going to change. Does that make sense? So hopefully you're getting that. Like I said, I'm putting you on the game. I'm hoping you're picking it up, right? So with that being said, that's the income opportunity MCA has. So let me give you some resources and end this video, all right? If you click below, you'll look at the resources, okay? I showed you some tips for offline. Now, The online situation is different. There's something called funnels, and I'm not going to get fully into it. I want you to click on the link below and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about with the funnels. But I have 2 funnels I want to give you, right? If someone shared, I just want to say this, if someone shared this video with them, get back in touch with them because they know exactly what to do. Someone shared this video with you because they want you to understand about this MCA thing. What's so special about it? Why should I even be considering it? Why? Well, the reasons I enclosed in this video is why. Not only the unlimited services that you get, but the benefits, the discounts that you get. Why not save money and get those discounts? It makes sense, right? Same thing with the income opportunity. I know a lot of people, even you watching this right now, I know you can use some extra money. Come on, right? If you had an opportunity to make some extra money, to make an extra paycheck from that job, that could take care of some bills. That can take care of bad debt that you might have right now. That can take care of vacations. It's a lot that some extra money coming in would help you with, right? Or if you're looking for a business, if you say, hey, I want to start my own business one day. Well, whatever your business is, this here can help you to get that off the ground, to bootstrap and catapult that off the ground. Say if you have a passion like me, like I love music. Let me show you something. You see this? This is a mixtape, the MCA Mixtape. I love this company so much, what it does, that I actually made a mixtape for the company, as you can see. And it has all the music in there. It's mixing the music, my passion, with business, entrepreneurship, with business, with this company and what they offer, right? So you can see the links for it below. It's just themcamixtape.com. I give it away for free. You know, if someone just takes care of the shipping, I just give it away for free. You'll ship this. This will come to you in the mail in like 5 to 7 business days. It'll just come to you in the mail. It's great, right? So with that being said, you can go to, I'm gonna give you 2 funnels so you can understand funnels. If you go to my funnel, you'll see what a funnel is. Take a look at it, pay attention to it. You're gonna see exactly what it is. It's gonna walk you through this process if you wanna join, or if you wanna know about a funnel and say, hey, I want one of those, right? MCA gives you a website, like I said, for those that wanna make money when you join, but a funnel is what you're gonna want to eventually graduate to that, okay? My funnels, I have 2 of them. One is for the services and the benefits and the discounts, right? The unlimited services we have, and one is for the income opportunity, because they're 2 different things. Some people want to just get the benefits, the services, that's all. Then some people want to make money. They want to say, hey, I want to make money, right? You can go to www.motorclub4life.com. That's motorclub4life.com. And that'll be for the benefits and the unlimited services. It'll tell you everything you need to know. There's going to be a little quiz there. I want you to take that quiz, and then you're going to get information sent to you, okay? Same thing with the other funnel. It is www.mcapaysme.com. Take a look at that one. And that's going to tell you everything you need to know about the income opportunity and about how you can make money with MCA. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to coach you. I'm going to train you. All I ask is for you to have that dedication, that passion, that zeal, right? That hustle. You got that hustle, right? You got to have ambition. You got to have that drive that you want more than what you have in your life. You know you can have more, but you just don't know how. You got to have a mentor, a coach, someone to show you. You need to have a role model that's going to push you further, motivate you, and get you to make this thing happen for you. Make sense? All right, so that's mcapaysme.com or motorclub4life.com. Go and check that out. All right, sorry this video ran so long, 40 minutes so, but it had to be said. Hopefully everything in here, I put you on the game. I gave you all the information you needed. There should be no other question you have. If you're still straddling on the fence about MCA, do not join. Because with this video, there should be no discrepancy why you don't understand, right? Like some people would say, don't be an oxymoron, don't be an idiot. You know, if you know you need to make more money, why not check out the opportunity we're talking about right here, right? If you know you need to get ahead, you know you need some services, you never know when you're going to need, because emergencies happen like that. Why not just take advantage of the information, right? So check it out. You'll thank me later. Trust me. God bless. Peace.